Life is as...
Benefactors, behold this beautiful body. The miracles of abundance. Let's see if I can put it to use. The very power that brought the Xianzhou long life, I will use to bring it destruction.
Vangelia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body. Is that it?
So much bark with so little bite. Your attacks are... This body was born of the Arbor.
Strong wind!
March, careful!
The market is unpriced! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Yeah!
Vanquish the abomination!
According to your prescription!
Show no mercy!
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
On my command.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit! This fight is won!
For the Xianzhou!
Liquidation! Let's be friends.
I am the vanguard of the hunt. Vanquish the abomination!
Crushing an ant with the weight of a star. How indulgent. The universe will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear.
Let me tend your wounds. Spider-Man! What evaluation begins? What's your prescription?
1,000. Show no mercy.
Go Nazi! The market is unpriced. Investing in victory means playing the long game!
To victory!
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
General of the Xianzhou.
Unhung! You take it from here! Victory is over, Vangelia.
A scion of pearls. Have you finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor?
Easy, Numby.
Vanquish the abomination!
Steady. Liquidate!
Show no mercy! Which still stands to you, Phantilia? So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success!
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted. I'm afraid you won't have a chance.
On my command, to victory!
Let the valuation begin. Go Navi! Market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Time to learn this.
Time for overtime. Your prescription!
1,000 picks.
Steady.
Out of ideas, Phantilia!
Confiscated!
Time to learn this.
Essential! Show no mercy!
You don't look so good. Finally! Pretty good start. Time to take your prescription! Liquidation!
To victory!
Easy, Numby. Market is unpredictable. Investing in victory means playing the long game! Pretty good start. Steady.
Time to learn this.
Take your prescription!
1,000 picks.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers. The power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this elegant Sienna. I wonder if the transformation of a Sienger General into a Void Ranger would cast the law-proof back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Gone home! Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, How much longer can you last? The destruction of the Xianzhou is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the hunt will fall upon them.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Vantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Vantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her. Thus, her connection to the Arbor was severed.
So it was all part of the plan? When Dan Heng stabbed you, I was scared to death.
It takes more than that to destroy an emanator of destruction. Still...
Vantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
It's getting late. Where to now? Noise.
would you like me to relay your message?
Can you wait a little moment? She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current...
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the Disciples. Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be... I think...
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to...
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as Acting General of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you. Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised! Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the Six Charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way. Seriously? It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective, so... It appears that Vantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in a pact. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution. The present danger posed by the... When the Ambrosial Arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter, thousands, presumably, from that moment on... They succeeded all right. But why would Vantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme. The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, now that the future has come true, that we may. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the sea? I'm submitting my report to the...
I was about to make the same request, Master.
Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven... It was all so chaotic. When Vantilia took form, the Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Ting Yun was a puppet. I'm already prepared for the worst. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian ken. I
understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. It's getting late.
It's getting late. Where to now? see. Please extend my...
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the...
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Madame Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing...
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma, given our limited lifespans. The only ones who place value on countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Morris. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wish by combining Skyfaring Commission tech. It's not just to comfort the dead. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she still... I'd like to hold this ceremony as a... I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Tingyun's whereabouts. I'd like to ask you all to witness this. I've instructed Yan Ming to sort through Tingyun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madame Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked...
Always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return.
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Annie Cassider's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold...
Oh, Tingyun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yanming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yanming, it seems like this is a gift.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back the rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild. Was always fierce. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere. And if I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. Could there be other things similar to what Yan Ming got?
There's nothing else. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless...
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me. All right, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here. Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
The Sleepless...
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Wait. Oh! This is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been... Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a break. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually...
Yes. Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are resuming operations, Miss Ting Yun has been dispatched on business with the Skyfaring...
Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Well, hold on a sec. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now,
It's getting late. Where to now? Looks good.
gotta give it a try.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sig? It's the main commercial street, and the tourists fresh off the Star Skiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue. And whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over.
guests. Welcome to our... something... Oh, what a precious person When she first ate here, I told her my motto. You can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cook. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aram Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts... Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Miss Tingyun couldn't tear herself away from work, so...
Really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a demonstration? Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. It's spicy, sumptuous, and guaranteed.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried... Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant. Always discussed. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield. But in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Tingyun were the few. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out. The Star Skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the Star Skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Tingyun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yanming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the rest.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially...
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered, it is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make...
It's getting late. Where to now?
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my My apologies, I couldn't get to you any sooner before you leave the Law Fu.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him?
Please, let us reconvene.
I once held the same ceremony on the Fenghu, some 30 years or so ago now. Once I finished handling the various tasks.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Would you like me to relay your message?
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Law Fu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Law Fu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, The Xianzhou ships swore an oath. The same is true of this Jade Abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will, no matter how astronomically distant you are. The Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew.
Wow, now that's what I call a...
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Dongfeng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them.
Oh, hi. I know. I wanted to help the General. Also, after fighting Dan Heng, safe travels.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng.
She must have been worried.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to. Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the Oh yeah, there are some people we...
Fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express.
Don't worry.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years.
Is that... I knew it was you by the sound. You're... Thank you for helping me. And, by the way, is Don Shu okay? Me and my friends are worried. Oh, when I grow up, I want to be a... Well, bye.
That tree remained dead for thousands of years. Figured it out.
Cultured people love visiting here. Do you know why?
I don't believe in ghosts.
I'm guessing seeing you here probably means that your affairs on... Is that it? I thought you were gonna stay for at least a... Did Welt learn how to play Celestial Jade in the end? If he hasn't got the hang of it yet, tell him to come... Oh, I haven't asked you yet. Are you interested? Aha! I thought so. We're in agreement then. You can come back anytime and I'll teach you how to play.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
You be a tool in this time.
Hello! To start your next journey. That's great! I can't wait to escape the commission again. Oh, make sure you come visit. Next time you're here, we'll put my plan into action. I've got it all figured out. We sneak out, head over to Arm Alley, and pick out on the snacks there. And don't forget to come see me if you get any headaches, fever, tendons.
The Lafu is famous for its mung bean soda. Do you know how to fix a star skin?
Buying a book?
It's getting late. Where to now? Looks good.
turns red, then...
Are you off then? The Xianzhou Law Fu is all the richer for your brief time if you require resupplying during your journey.
There's a poem inside.
Can't decide what to see on the Wafu? You can't go wrong with Starwatch Raptor.
What are you doing, kid?
Can you just give me some peace and quiet?
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination. The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Xipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet. When the conductor is ready, we can set off.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement, abomination of Yaoshi?
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Choice, go fight against your fate. They will come with the blade.